Well, here I am. It's Saturday, and of course, Saturday night with the rental car are always the best times. So, me being the great guy that I am, actually took the Mazda down to the local hot rod meet that I go to all the time. And of course, I go, ooh, the sun's right in the camera's eye. Of course, I go and pop trunk, pop hood, and go show off the 2 liters of fury that's in the car. So anyway, so here's the motor. I hadn't had a chance to really look at it until now, but again, remember, everything I make about this video, you just take it with a grain of salt, because this is a rental grade, so it's not like this is the big engine or the big tranny or the big wheels or anything like that, so it's not too indicative of what Mazda offers, but, you know, hey, this is what I got, so this is what I'm going to do a review of. But anyway, people have been looking at the car. But, you know, there's really not much to say about it. It's just a really small engine, and actually I really can't believe how small the engine is. But, yeah, it's here. Now, a few things I wanted to go over last time. You know, if you saw my first video, then you pretty much got my general overall driving impression of it. Again, I need to reiterate exactly how harsh of a ride this is, okay? I'll put it to you this way. Alright, I got an old war injury, okay? And I like to tell people I got it. Oh, that's a nice motorcycle. Hey, how you doing? Anyway, I like to tell people I got it by crash landing in a C-130 in Afghanistan, which technically I actually did crash land in the C-130, but it was actually a very well executed landing, even though the fire truck and, you know, they had everything out there waiting for us. So I'm still counting that as a crash landing. But I actually did get an injury, but it was more for wrestling with some buddies, and then I got body slammed onto some rocks. So that wasn't really all that good. Amazingly enough, though, I forgot all about it until I drove this car. You get out of there, and dude, let me tell you, if you got any pins in your body, if you got any pins, if you got any surgery, you got any old broken bones, you got anything, and you completely forgot about it, this car will remind you that you are pretty much disabled, whatever your disability is. I mean, the ride is that harsh. So, I can't really decide if this is an autocrosser that happens to be a daily driver, or if this is a daily driver trying to be an autocrosser. I mean, it is really weird. But like I said, I mean, if you were to buy this car, I would not recommend getting this base model. I mean, maybe spring for the bigger engine, spring for the bigger wheels and tires. You know, if they have sway bars or anything like that, then spring for those. But this as is, you might be able to do a whole lot better as far as the drive is concerned, because this thing will pummel you into submission. Anyway, but let me kind of get off of that, because, you know, I'm going to try to keep my teeth in a little bit more for this review. I'll go ahead and open the door again. Oh, let me go ahead and undo this. Another thing I wanted to notate is that these are the most worthless side mirrors I've ever seen, okay? I can really, if I had to make a prediction, oh, nice little Challenger right there. If I had to make a prediction, I would say that this car might have a higher statistic of accidents than you would think, mainly because there's two glaring flaws with this car. First of all, you got a really bad blind spot. Okay, like, okay, let's say you're driving. I'll pretend this camera's my point of view. Okay, so you're already doing 60 or 70, you know, on the highway, and then you look, check your rearview mirror, and then what do you see? You see the big old headrest, and that's pretty much it. And you look to the back, and you don't really see anything there. So you really depend on your side mirrors. But your side mirrors are just really, that's a bad example. But let me show you this. Like, you close the car, and I don't know if this is my imagination or what, but these side mirrors will seem really inefficient. I mean, they really need to be longer, and I don't know why they're so tall. Because you don't really care about the stuff that's on top of you. I mean, you're not looking for helicopters, you're looking for cars next to you. So you're really looking for some space. And it just seems like you look into your side mirror, and you just don't have enough to go. and then you got to rely on there, and then you don't really see anything there. So you got a really bad blind spot. And I don't know if that's just like a race car compromise that Mazda thought up, or if that's just a glaring oversight. So that's just something to think about. Nice little Mercedes, I think. What is that? Yeah. No, oh shit, that's an Accord. My bad. Anyway, so that's it for now. That's all I wanted to say, just to update. Hopefully I'll get some more driving vids later.